Yeah, my name is Emmanuel from Go African Channel. My greetings goes to all my viewers all over the world and to the good people of African communities and to all my subscribers. I love you all. Remember our core values on this channel, which is mainly to project the image of Africa, our traditions, cultures and values, and most importantly, to speak facts and reality without sentiment and fear. So without wasting much time, let's just talk a little about the ongoing US war and China. The ongoing US war and China. Because the war has been there. Yeah, the war has been there. The war has been there. Just that it has escalated more in the administrations of Donald Trump, in his previous administration, and in this current administration. It has escalated more. But I want to pick just a simple secret about the whole thing, because this is not just an economic war. It has gone beyond that. This is now about quest for world power. Remember that China has already dominated the whole world economically. So they have dominated the world market, and not just that, they are the highest threat to Americans. They are already a threat to Americans, and that is why the Trump administration is really fighting it hard to bring China down. And there is one thing about China: these are when you do business with them, you realize these are very fair, sincere, and honest people. Unlike the Westerners that comes to Africa with a hidden agenda just to make us worse and to just put us in a more severe situation. When you do business with Chinese, you understand that they are very fair and sincere, and their system of business is always favorable. These are the people that when they come to you, their main target is just to sell their products, just to sell their craft, their talent, and nothing more. And they can do anything just to achieve this. That is their target, just to sell their products. Unlike the Westerners. And their business has been favorable to Africa in all ramifications. They will give you loan, not just that they are giving you loan. When you are buying business from them, for instance, you want to buy a business of $1 million from China, you might end up just paying, depositing $300,000, and they will produce that $1 million and send to you. Then when you are now selling the market, you are now paying. And this is how they are doing it. That is why the majority of the countries in the world are running to China. There is no country that is doing business with China that is not happy with them. Very sincere people, and that is why they are dominating. Now America has seen them as a threat. America has seen them as a very big threat. Remember, in America currently, there are local productions there. There are local producers. They can't satisfy their consumers, and that is why they are also dependent on China. Yeah, you might be here. American might, like they always say, that they can do without China, but at the same time, they are depending on China. So even the trade war now is affecting both China and America. That is why when they increase the tariff to 145% or so, China did not waste time and increase it to 125%. And China has already said that they are not afraid. They are ready for the war. Anyhow, the trade war wants to, wherever it wants to go. They are not afraid. And I don't think China will lose. I don't think they will lose out. Even though that America is their highest consumers, I don't think China will lose out because they have dominated. You might think Chinese products are cheap, or maybe they are weak, they are selling. No. Their system of business, when you come to them, what you want is what they give you. That is why their product is in China, it is in America, their product is in Russia, their product is in United Kingdom, their product is in almost all the world. You understand? And their system of business and policy is very, very fair and favorable. I think Chinese are more honest than Americans. Very, very honest than Americans. And I'm urging all Africans, let's give them support. Let's support China. Let's give them support. We have benefited more from China than America. What Africans just need is to stop. We are the problem to ourselves. Chinese are not the problem of Africa. Africans are the problem to ourselves. Because whereby an African will go to China and produce a product of inferior quality, that is what you ask a Chinese company to do for you. And now when you send it to Africa, you are selling it to your fellow brothers. When someone now buys it, in not less than 3 months, the products will spoil. So I think Africans are the problem, and the Chinese are very